So girls, I got a surprise for you guys. This is Mariah Lynn from VH Love and Hip Hop.
Enjoying the food. I really support this community, and I've never spoken about, you know, what I've been through before in my life, in a relationship, in a few relationships that I think, you know, I kind of back then used to blame myself for, and, you know, feel like it was my fault, or maybe I was just accustomed to the abuse. I was accustomed, both physically and verbal abuse. Like it's still abuse. You know what I'm saying? And we're women and we're fragile. We deal with feelings and emotions. Like, you know, you can just curse at me sometimes in a relationship, and I'm so hurt that the man I love is cursing at me. Like, honestly, but seriously, like I was in a really bad relationship. I've never really spoke this story publicly. Not to Mona, not to VH1, not to nobody. You know, I barely talk to my friends about it because I'm embarrassed, because I'm this public figure that everybody looks up to, right?
Yeah.
You know, and I have to be an example, and I have to be strong for women, and it's like sometimes, you know, I break down, so I have my moments, and behind closed doors I was in a really, really bad relationship, and I was young and he was older than me. But because my mother was on drugs and she was running the streets, you know, I felt like that was love for me, you know, and over time, like, it was jealousy. Like, I wasn't even cheating on him. That's the thing. Like, I could see if I was out there and I was cheating and I was...
And he makes you feel like he cares so much because of the jealousy
that he's providing. That you think that is love.
Think,
and at that time, I wasn't on Love and Hip Hop. And, you know, I wasn't who I am today. And I wasn't able to provide for my sister. You know, me and my sister were put in diapers at a really young age. We were separated. My aunt didn't want to take me. She's like, oh no, 15-year-old? I don't want to deal with that. So I had to go to group homes. I had to go to juvenile detention centers. A lot of people don't know that, you know what I'm saying? And it's hard because I always wanted my mother to be there and come save me from those whoopings. I always wanted my father. My father did 10 years, so I never had my father. But my father is very much in my life now. In our community as women, we should be protecting each other. And that's why when I got out of that relationship, I knew that I would never allow another man to ever treat me that way, ever again.
You're right.
Ever. Because, and you know what? It was my mom's job to protect me. So I commend you, because as a mother, it's your due diligence, it's your duty to protect, especially daughters. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I was in the system, so I understand, and that's why I feel you, and you're making me cry, because I know what it feels like. And I was in a foster home, and I was touched before, and I've been through those things.
Yes.
And I'm telling you, you want your mother and you want your father to burst through the door and save you. But the reality is that we can only save ourselves and be a support system for each other and save each other as women. You know what I'm saying? And there are good men out there. You know what I'm saying? There are decent men. It may be 1 out of a million. But there's some
Thank you
decent
so men. much for coming.
Thank you so
much for sharing your story.
Yes.
It really means a lot to me.
You want a piece of steak before you go? Because I don't get hungry. Where's my plate?
I can't I got your stuff coming anyways, though. But this was very pathetic. I didn't want to tell anybody, but I asked her. I said, have you ever had any experience with domestic violence? And she said, girl, yes. She said, I've never spoke publicly about it, but I would love to come and, you know, see these girls and talk to them and share my story. So again, I don't know what it is about Face My Abuse, but now we have maybe the 4th person that actually from a celebrity talk show or whatever host show. First we had Erica Mena broke her silence. Erica on the walk. Then we had Nicki Minaj's mother broke her silence at the walk. Then we had Chrissy broke her silence. Then we had the other one. Then we had Terry Woods broke her silence, and DMX's wife. So now we have this lovely young lady, Miss Marilyn, and look at this now. But this is good because we need to not break each other down. We need to lift each other up. And this is why I do what I do, because domestic violence is one of the largest killing things, not near the cancer, but every second a person is being abused. 1.5 million in 2015 women were approximately killed by the hands of their partners. So we really need to understand how severe it really is. Yes, and babies are being affected from it because they're in the homes, and I guess when a guy is irate, he feels like he kills the mother, he wants to kill everybody, and it's not right. So I do this because I know the depletion that one might feel when they go through these things. They don't have anybody, they feel down, they feel like it's their fault, and it's not your fault. That's all I have to say. Thank you so much for taking that time.
No problem. Yes, let it be a strength, ladies, and stick together. Unity. We're stronger together than we are against each other. And that's one thing that if you learn from me on the show, I don't know, I can't speak for other women, but me myself, I'm trying to change. And you know, I'm provoked a lot, but my main thing is like, I normally will, I'm the one who will sit down and have a conversation with the person after. I am the one who will be like, you know what? We're women. Like, we shouldn't be going against each other. I'm not a mother, but I'm a mother. I have custody of my 2-year-old sister.
does a lot.
My 20-year-old sister and her 3-year-old son do live with me, so,
You want to know? You cannot go.
This is not how I plan to be a mother, but you know what? Now that they're in my life, I wouldn't rather any other way because I know that no man will ever touch my sister. No man will ever. I will teach them better than that, you know. So, ladies, you are all beautiful, and I'm blessed to be here with you. I will be here a million times if it meant to, you know, help and yeah, make you guys feel better because look at me, you know. Everybody thinks I'm live a utopian perfect life. I don't. I go through struggles too, just like y'all do. You know what I'm saying? It's just my life is a little bit more publicly, so I have to, you know, be a little bit more discreet. But this even helps me to come and talk to y'all because it's like makes me feel like I'm not alone.
And that's why I like her, because you see how little she is on the show. I know. You know what I mean? She has a little whisper about her. Like, she doesn't back down from nobody. But I like the fact that she is on the show only to support her sisters, kids, and her thing. And when I'm talking to her, I hit them in the background, so it's real.
She knows. I'm like, I hate this show. I don't want to film no more.
She don't. But she's a sweetheart, and I gravitated to her instantaneously. And we're gonna help her. All of us here, I think we all each one teach one. So I think today we all helped each other in a magnificent way.
Thank y'all so much. You will not ever feel defeated. Trust me. Because I'm the living proof. No problem. Follow your dreams, please. Yes, and stick to your, you know, stick to your guns when you say something. Because as women, we tend to, you know, go back on our word with our children, with our men, with our shopping deals.